Martian Manhunter versus Silver Surfer. If you're talking about two of the most ridiculously overpowered characters in comics, Martian Manhunter and Silver Surfer have to be near the very top of that list. John Jones brings Superman tier strength, Flash level speed, and a Swiss Army knife of powers that make him one of DC's most versatile heroes. But then you've got Norrin Radd, juiced up with the power cosmic, a guy who casually tangles with gods, reshapes reality, and surfs across galaxies like it's a walk in the park. This is a battle of pure power, speed, versatility, and cosmic hacks. But only one of them can walk away the winner. Let's break it down. Martian Manhunter isn't just another member of the Justice League. He's one of their absolute heavy hitters. As the last survivor of Mars, John lost everything when his people perished in a cataclysmic event. But instead of succumbing to grief, he found purpose on Earth, becoming a cornerstone of nearly every Justice League roster, alongside Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Strength-wise, Martian Manhunter is insane. He's fought evenly with Superman, helped Wonder Woman pull the entire planet, and once teamed up with Superman to stop a spaceship larger than Earth itself. He's knocked around Daxamites, tangled with Despero, and even went toe-to-toe with Superboy Prime, someone who nearly destroyed the multiverse during Infinite Crisis. When it comes to durability, John's no slouch either. He shrugged off punches from Kryptonians, endured attacks from Black Adam, and even withstood the destruction of moons. When the whole Justice League unloaded on him at once, he barely flinched, and if you somehow managed to injure him, good luck keeping him down. His regeneration is on Wolverine and Deadpool levels. We're talking instant healing, total body reconstruction, and even surviving down to the atomic level. And he's fast, maybe not quite Flash fast, but he's blitzed villains at light speed, reacted to Superman, and even caught Barry Allen off guard. He's casually faster than light, and his combat speed keeps him in the same league as DC's top tiers. But John's real ace is his versatility. He's one of the strongest telepaths in the DC universe, capable of influencing every mind on Earth, scanning across dimensions, and frying opponents' brains with psychic assaults. He can shapeshift into practically anything, grow to massive sizes, sprout new limbs, or even reconfigure his DNA to mimic other powers. He can phase through solid matter, turn invisible, unleash Martian vision, comparable to Superman's heat vision, and use telekinesis to ragdoll enemies. In short, Martian Manhunter is basically an entire Justice League wrapped into one green-skinned powerhouse. Now let's talk about the Silver Surfer, the Herald of Galactus. Once a man named Norrin Radd from the planet Zenla, he struck a bargain with Galactus to spare his world. In exchange, he became imbued with the power cosmic, one of the most broken forces in all of Marvel Comics. Everything about Silver Surfer comes back to the power cosmic. It's infinite, universal, and beyond comprehension. Iron Man once described it as the very substance of omniscience and omnipresence. That's the kind of fuel Silver Surfer is running on. Strength? Well, he's casually overpowered the Thin, Abomination, and Rhino. He's matched Thor, Beta Ray Bill, and Hulk blow for blow, beings who regularly shatter planets and shake universes. He once hurled a spaceship so fast it traveled out of the solar system for centuries, through moons at Galactus, and even caught a literal star. When it comes to durability, well, he surfed through black holes, bathed in supernovas, and flown through stars like they were nothing. He's tanked Thor's God Blast, Hulk's Rage Punches, and even direct attacks from Galactus and Thanos. He survived the Big Crunch, something Galactus himself admitted he couldn't handle for long. His regeneration is absurd. He's been atomized, reduced to fragments, dispersed across the cosmos, and still came back. His body, mind, and even essence can reassemble. He can exist as pure thought until he rebuilds himself. Speed? Don't even get me started. He crossed 500,000 light years in seconds, outran the embodiment of all possibilities collapsing, and even beat his own past self in a race against multiversal destruction. Combat-wise, he blitzes entire fleets before they can blink. And versatility? This is where Surfer breaks the game. He can unleash blasts that vaporize planets, absorb nearly any kind of energy and turn it against opponents, rearrange matter at the atomic level, manipulate gravity, time, dimensions, and even souls. He once resurrected an entire dead planet, its people, animals, and ecosystems with a wave of his hand. He's erased the history and culture of his entire species across the universe in one act of conceptual erasure. Most impressively, Surfer has fought beings like Thor, Thanos, and even held off the Griever at the end of all things, the embodiment of entropy who ends multiverses. She acknowledged him for lasting over 16 minutes against her, which is absurd. Silver Surfer isn't just strong, fast, or durable. He's a god-tier problem wrapped in shiny chrome. So who actually takes this fight? On paper, Martian Manhunter has the tools: Superman level strength, Flash level speed, healing, intangibility, telepathy, shapeshifting. He's insanely versatile. In the DC universe, he's top tier for a reason, but when you stack that against the Silver Surfer, the gap becomes clear. Surfer isn't just in the planetary or universal range. He's operating on a multiversal scale, mixing it up with Marvel's cosmic heavyweights. Speed-wise, Dawn can keep up with Superman and the Flashes, which is already crazy. But Surfer traveled faster than the collapse of all possibilities, literally outrunning every possible version of his own death. That's a level of speed even Martian Manhunter can't match. Durability and regeneration lean heavily towards Surfer as well. John's healing is great, but Surfer can regenerate from total existential erasure. Even if John lands damage, it won't stick. As for versatility, Martian Manhunter has telepathy, invisibility, and shapeshifting, but Surfer has counters to almost all of it. The power cosmic gives him immunity to mind control, allows him to manipulate biology and probability, and grants him reality warping on a scale John simply can't contest. Surfer even wields fire manipulation, John's one big weakness. And when you add Surfer's billions of years of experience as Galactus' Herald, the outcome becomes even clearer. At the end of the day, Martian Manhunter puts up an amazing fight. He's strong enough to keep Surfer occupied for a while, fast enough to make him work for it, and versatile enough to survive longer than most. But eventually, Silver Surfer's overwhelming speed, reality warping abilities, and cosmic power outputs let him erase, outpace, or outright overwhelm John. Silver Surfer wins.